All right, family. Let's talk real quick about a growth plan. Now, as you're taking trades with Manara, or might be taking trades in my chat, or might be taking trades in general, right? You want to follow a growth plan. The reason why it's important to follow a growth plan, because I have this quote that I always use is if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Again, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. What does that mean? Meaning that if you don't plan, you already failed, right? So when we trade in, if you want to become profitable, right, you got to have a plan in place. And this is one of the things that I use, tools that I use to help me to become a better trader. So at the end of this, right, I want you guys to be able to use this tool right here, have access to this, and be able to trade and use this to become profitable. All right. So how does it work? So of course you get access to this at the bottom, right, of our Telegram chat, right? You're gonna see it right underneath this video, right? And basically what it works, how it works is this. Let's for example you come in with $1,000, or let's just say 500. Right, let's just change it to 500, and then you want to make 5,000. All right, so let's change that to 5,000. All right, so this is where we plan, right? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. There's 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Again, proper preparation prevents poor performance. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna use my pip plan as a goal, as a goal. So let's say, for example, you a scalper, right? Scalper should have something a bit less, right? Let's say 5 pips, or let's say 3 pips to 10 pips. All right. If you're a scalper, if you're a day trader, you're looking for more of 50 pips, right, to like 20 pips. Let's just say average. Okay. So this is my plan now. You got to figure this out. You got to figure out what your trading plan is, right? Now, some of you guys might be taking trades with Monara, right? So make sure that the trades that you take are in this pip range, right? So that you can have a consistent growth. All right. So when you come here, right? So by the way, you can also know a lot of these things through the ECA. You go to ECA, you go to advanced section, you will see what I'm talking about here. All right. So we have here, look, it tells you, so I have $500, I want to reach 5,000, right? This tells you that I need 65 winning trades in order to reach that goal. All right, based on what I have 1%, so I'm risking 1% of my account, right? So I'm risking 1% of my account. So that means if I'm trading, if I have $100, right, I'm risking $2 to make 50 to make $5. Right? So I'm risking $2 to make $5. Okay, that's all that means. 1% is risking $2 to make $5, or risking $20 to make $50. Does that make sense? If that's good for you, go ahead and you do it. All right. Now watch this. This tells you that I need 65 winning trades in order to hit this goal. All right. How am I going to get this trade? That's where you go into using the services. You're using Monara, you're using, all these other tools, myself, right? Other chats, other traders that are taking the trades. Now, but I suggest that you use one person, right? Use one particular product or strategy to help you get these results. All right. So here you see that it's a 1:5, 1.25 ratio, right? So 1 to 2.5 ratio. Again, 1 to 2.5 ratio. All right. Now, this tells me that by February 6th, 2024, I should see this goal hit. Okay. Some of you guys might be watching this. It might be a bit later. It might be whatever time you're watching, doesn't matter. Right. But at the time of this recording is December the 3rd, or December 3rd, 2023. All right. So December 3rd, 2023. Now you can see here it says that's about 2 months. Right. In 2 months, I could hit this goal from going from 500 to 5,000. Right. This is called compound growth. You want to have this in place, right? Compounding your growth, or compounding your results, right? You minimize your losses, you maximize your gains. All right. So our goal to be profitable is to minimize our losses, maximize our gains. So I have my plan here, right? I set this in play. All right. Then I'm come and see, okay, what exactly do I need to do? Okay. So here we have a summary, right? We have a growth plan, right? You want to follow this. Okay. So let's, for example, right, this tells me my goal right here, account goal. All right, my balance in 1%, 50 pips, 20 pips, stop loss, 65 pips, take 65 trades left, 1.25, the date, and everything is there. Okay. Now here it tells me my balance, what I'm growing by, my wins, my losses, and what I should have, right? The money that I should have. So let's say, for example, right, you can see here, I could click this. If I want to trade, it's going to tell me exactly how much money I have in my account, what my profit was, right? So it's a 1 to 2.5 ratio, right? So that's a 5%, 2.5% growth on every trade. So you can see here, it's a 2.5% growth, right? I have $500, right? If I want to trade, I should have 512, which it says right here, 512. 50. Okay, it tells me the lot size. So every time you trade, right, this is going to tell you what lot size you should be trading. A lot of us, we don't know. We have no idea the lot size that we should be using. We gotta know the lot size that we're using. All right, so here you can see that we don't so here it tells you the lot size every time you trade, take a trade, right? And this also tells you what you're risking to what you're gaining, right? So based on this percentage or this account size, right, it tells me, hey, I'm risking $5 to make $12.50. Does that sound good for you? All right, so every time you win a trade, right, you just click it, you lose one, let's say you win, you lose, right? It's going to tell you exactly how much you have in your account. So let's, for example, let's go back. All right, it says, hey, you have $533. All right, if I win the next trade, right, it's still at 0.03. I'm risking $5.53 to make $13.33. Right, so let's say I win the trade. So this tells you exactly how much I win, what percentage I'm at right now in my account. Right, so right now, out of 6 trades, I won 4, lost 2. I'm at 8%. I have $540, 4 wins, 2 losses. Right, it tells you right here as well. And remember that the date changes as I win and lose. Now the date changed from February to now to January 31st, 2024. So it depends on how many times you trade, but you wanna always track your trades. Again, you always want to track your trades. All right. So like no matter what you do, track your trades. All right. All right. Then if you scroll to the left, all right, if you go much further to the left, you're gonna see something that's very, very cool. All right. So let's, for example, you take a trade, right? You have USD JPY right here, right? You can see USD and JPY, right? So I can put in the trade. The time that I take the trade is in Monero, right? I got 50 pips, the notes because Rob said so, right? And it's a buy, okay? Or you can do one Euro USD, total to the Monero, right? Because Stone Cold said so, right? So you could journalize it, all right? I said this before, you know, I was someone that thought doing a journal was for, you know, a certain type of, I just leave it like that. When I grew up, you know, journals like, oh, I don't journal, right? But you can see here that journal actually makes sense. So you go to the trading journal and actually tells you, hey, this is the best pair, right? It gives you the trades, give you the history, why you took the trade, why if it's the buy or sell, you're gonna see, okay, I took this trade. Why did I take this trade? It can tell you right here because Stone Cold said so, all right? Or because Rob said so. So because Rob said so, you won. Because Stone Cold said so, you won, right? But because somebody else says so, you lost. So hey, I might not want to listen to that person no more, right? So this is a brief overview of how the comp plan, the growth plan works, right? So again, you just have, I'll definitely use this if you're taking trades, right? If you want to become profitable, right, that's something that you want to use. No matter if you want to learn how to trade, every single person should be using this to be profitable in trading. All right, family, God bless you. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everybody does well. If you have any questions, of course, reach out to me anytime on Instagram or Facebook, Mr. Danquah. Like I was, Mr. Danquah signing out. Peace. God bless, family. Sheesh.